Mic check.
How do I turn this down?
Mic check. On the mic check.
Let's be honest, you're always on.
Today on Fresno State Focus, we show you what you can do to go green.
Also, we get a closer look at how local bands find inspiration to make music.
Plus, we'll tell you about a member of the Fresno State women's golf team who competed at the Masters and is now a conference champion. Fresno State Focus starts now.
Hello and welcome to Fresno State Focus. I'm Rebekah Madison.
And I'm Gabriela Garcia. These are the 4 things to know today.
Today, Fresno State remembers the anniversary of the Armenian Genocide 104 years ago today. The Armenian Club is setting up this afternoon for tonight's ceremony at the monument on campus. Photo boards are being set up, reminding us all about the people and the humanity amidst the inhumanity of the genocide.
It doesn't really cost us anything to just go ahead and learn about other cultures and what they've suffered and what they've been through, because every culture has kind of suffered one way or the other. The same, my culture, your culture, everyone's culture. We've all been through kind of like very...
You can catch this event right outside the Armenian Genocide Monument at 6 tonight. This remembrance is free.
Are you ready to see the final showdown between Thanos and the remaining Avengers? Avengers Endgame hits theaters tomorrow and is expected to break box office records. Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth both said they cried numerous times at the premiere. And a reminder, please don't spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it.
It's that time of year again for Vintage Days. Things are already getting set up for this weekend when Vintage Days takes over Fresno State. Over 50,000 people are expected to come to our campus. There will be live music, food, and even games for all ages. But this year, there will be something new and just for students.
So we wanted to have a lot of activities out there for them and probably some games. They're going to be a DIY cap decorating activity, also food eating contest. So we just wanted to have ways where the students are able to stay out at Vintage Days instead of just get some food and leave.
Area is only open to students, so make sure to bring your student ID so you can have some fun with your friends.
This is the season for celebrations on campus. Earlier this week, Fresno State celebrated Earth Day in front of the Kennel Bookstore. Ever since April 1970, Earth Day is to celebrate the earth we live on. There were several booths at this event that helped to inform students about how to keep our planet clean, teaching students about the importance of recycling, eating healthy, and how to avoid polluting our air.
Because people want to help, of course, but in order to help, I think what's more important is to figure out exactly what it means to help.
There are many ways we can keep our earth healthy and clean every day of the year, not just in mid-April.
That's right, Earth Day can be every day. Here are 4 ways you can go green and stay green all year round. When you're a busy college student, the thought of going green might seem overwhelming. Here are 4 easy things you can implement into your daily life that takes little to no time according to these eco-friendly locals. Simply bringing a reusable bag with you to the grocery store can make a huge difference over time. It's a state law now too.
Usually when I go to the supermarket, I'll usually bring my own bag. I know that, we used to use plastic and it's a lot more convenient, but that's one way I feel like we're helping the environment is to go ahead and bring your own bag.
Another way to go green is to buy organically grown food at your local farmer's market.
Well, I grow and sell microgreens, and my company is Farm Fresh Microgreens, and I have a passion for sharing microgreens because they're incredibly good and healthy for you, and I got well after being very sick from eating them.
Another way we can appreciate Mother Nature is by getting some fresh air from the outdoors. A little detox from technology is never a bad thing, and it also gives us a chance to appreciate our earth. Something as simple as picking up trash and throwing it away can make a huge difference. And lastly, ditch those environmentally damaging plastic water bottles. Reusable water bottles are a convenient and eco-friendly way to alleviate non-biodegradable waste.
And how I avoid water bottles is I purchased a Kangen water machine, and I use that at my faucet at home to fill up my own water, so I'm not going to the store and buying water bottles and contributing to buying water bottles.
Even these small changes in your day-to-day life can, over time, make a big difference. All of these tips are easy to implement and will actually save you money. The planet and your wallet will thank you.
Since we're on the topic of going green, Fresno State students are helping the environment by planting trees just in time for Arbor Day, which is this Friday. These students picked up a shovel and planted trees right outside of the McKee-Fisk building, from tying a tree to a post for support to beautifying the campus with colorful flowers. They put in a lot of work.
I think it's really important to at least know how to plant and how much plants affect our day-to-day life. Because without plants, we wouldn't be able to survive in the world we do.
Fisk, the flowers are now blooming and the tree has sprouted.
Speaking of being eco-friendly, not only does it help make our lives better, but also affects the animal you're about to meet. Joining me now from the Fresno Chapter Zoo is Amanda Ramsey, who brought this tiger salamander. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us. This is a California tiger salamander, which is actually even more special than just a tiger salamander. These guys are a threatened species, which is local to right here in the Central Valley.
So can you tell us how humans can help the environment of this little guy right here?
So this guy's biggest issue is that they live in open fields. Most of the time they're fossorial, they're underground, but they do come out and breed in vernal pools. Now when they come out and make their way to those vernal pools, they might cross roadways. So one of the best things that you can do is to make sure to keep an eye on the roadways, especially at night when it's wet outside. This individual actually is missing a couple toes. He very narrowly avoided a collision, and that's actually why he lives with us at the Fresno Chapter Zoo.
So we share this world with animals, so yeah, we need to be aware of that.
Absolutely.
And also, kind of changing subjects, but now that it's getting warmer outside, can you talk about the Savannah series that is coming up on Friday nights for May?
Absolutely. The first one is going to be Friday, May 3rd. Essentially, the evenings on the Savannah series, we go ahead and extend the zoo's hours. Instead of being open until 6, we're open until 8 p.m. Now, this year, we're actually doing something even more special. We're having themes. So the Friday, the 3rd theme is going to be lions and line dancing. Not only are we going to have a DJ for you guys to come out and join us for some fun dance moves, but also we're going to have a cookout over in our African adventure. Look for some Western themed specials.
Oh my gosh, I will have to do that.
And that is free with regular admission, which means, of course, always members are free.
Well, thank you so much. If you would like to know more information, you can head over to FresnoChapterZoo.org. We've been talking with Amanda Ramsey from the Fresno Chapter Zoo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much again for having us.
Coming up on Fresno State Focus, we'll show you how the Watchdog program empowers students and also provides CPR training.
And I'll give you a look on how hot it's going to be today and into the weekend when we come back.
Success. At Fresno State, it's no secret. It's discovering new ways to change our world. It's creating opportunities as diverse as our community itself. It's in the distinction of our graduates as they lead us into the future. Success is no secret at Fresno State. It's our mission.
This is our Fresno State. forming relationships and learning experiences that last a lifetime. Making friends who are like family, learning from professors who treat us like family, and earning a degree to make a better future for our family. Engaging our alumni generation by generation by generation. This is our Fresno State. Welcome, family.
All right, here, I'm DeAndre with your weather today. And as you can see up here, let me go back. We got clear skies, it's all clear, sunny, really good weather. All right, and we're going here. West side, nothing happening there, but all the way on the East Coast, we got a little bit of activity just moving up north a little bit, moving northeast, we're moving. West Coast, you can't see anything, nothing really happening right there, but on the ridge, there is. That's the reason why we're so hot for some reason. We're hot because nothing's happening. We don't got any wind, no activity happening. All right, so we got Stockton at 90, we got Modesto at 90, Mariposa at 83. Everything's around low 90s, low 80s up in the northeast California. Tonight we got 58 in Stockton, 61 in Modesto. Fresno, you can be at 64. We're low 60s, low to mid 60s. Oakhurst 53. All right, big thing here, big thing. We got air quality. Since it's so hot, our air quality is up to moderate, but Fresno, you're at unhealthy for certain people. Certain, if you really have bad allergies, it's really gonna be bad for you outside, so just be careful of that, be aware. All right, and then here's your 7-day forecast. As you look here, we got mid 90s, mid to low 90s, all the way up until Sunday. So this week we got the Clovis Rodeo and we got Vintage Days. So make sure you dress for the occasion, all right? You don't want to do too much. Now, but going into Monday, we got showers, all right? So make sure you dress for the warm weather this weekend. That was DeAndre with your focus on the weather.
Thanks, DeAndre. The Student Health Center is always looking for ways to innovate the campus. Many students signed up for the Watchdog program held twice a year on campus. CPR classes are in action here on the Fresno State campus. Students take part on 2 weekends to learn about drug and alcohol prevention, as well as a hands-on training course in CPR. The CPR class is taught by Walter Green, alumni, lecturer, and on-campus lifeguard. The certification students will receive is good for 2 years through the Red Cross.
It was really convenient, and it was right on campus, and it was such an easy time to do it, even though it's a Saturday. But it was a lot of fun, and it was easy to do.
Go south fast, especially
go into a health-related career, and just having CPR under my belt and the other stuff that we learned would really just help me going towards that goal.
Cassie Valencia was an alumni student of the Watchdog program and jumped on the opportunity to come back as student coordinator for her passion on this topic.
When it comes to alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs, campus safety, and that's a lot of things that this program is all about.
The Watchdog program has a cost of $25 and will take sign-ups for the fall semester in August. Back to you, Rebekah.
Thanks, Esther. The Fresno State Theater for Young Audiences program is putting on a play for children this weekend. The Super Cilantro Girl focuses on the lives of a migrant family. The director tells us it's a very relatable story for the Central Valley.
Dealing with border issues and crossing the border and handling that topic, which is certainly a relevant topic today in our society. And our kids are seeing this on the news every night or hearing about it through their own family circumstances. A lot of the schools that we
I got the Bulldog spirit.
At the Dennis and Cheryl Woods Theater at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Racial diversity and cultural awareness can be a complex topic that some prefer to avoid. For Fresno State students, there are events and clubs on campus that help students better understand diversity and have a safe place to talk about cultural awareness.
raising awareness, increasing knowledge, and building the capacity to achieve excellence through diversity. That's an emphasized importance here at Fresno State. Free film and post-screening discussions with the Cineculture Club promote that goal every Friday.
There's an emphasis on respect for diversity, for intercultural understanding. Also, students, it's very unique in the sense that students have an opportunity to interact with community members, and every week is a new adventure.
That brings out a lot of students and people from the community, all sharing opinions on different cultural topics.
If we're going to live together, if we're going to continue to build a society together and affect the world together, then we need to know about each other.
Students love events like Cineculture because of its focus on promoting diversity.
I love events like these at Fresno State just because it focuses mainly on diversity, and that is what our school is about. As a social worker, I feel like it is good to be aware of like oppression and prejudice and stuff.
For more information on Cineculture events, you can visit their website at cineculture.csufresno.edu. The event is held in the Peters Education Building west of the Save Mart Center in the Student Recreation Center building.
The Big Grizzly Fest Music Festival is coming in a little over a week, and there's still time to get those tickets. But like many college students, some might not have the money to dish over for those tickets. One Fresno man is giving people the opportunity to get free tickets, but there's one catch. You have to find them.
So there's going to be more opportunities to get free tickets if people missed the event yesterday. I'm actually going to give away 2 more free tickets to Grizzly Fest in downtown Fresno on Thursday.
It's you. Wu-Tangzy has been giving away tickets all month long leading up to the festival. Grizzly Fest takes place on Saturday and Sunday, May 4th and 5th. For more info on this opportunity, you can follow Eddie on his Instagram page where he posts times and locations of his ticket giveaways.
We all love music, and luckily we have easy access to it.
But nothing beats having a physical record in your hands. Tori Velos is in the Tower District showing us the resurgence of records. Tori?
Hey guys, I'm here at Tower District Record Store, and I'm here with my friend Nick. So Nick, you got something for us there?
Yeah, so we're talking about early pressings, first pressings of certain records a little bit ago.
Do you mind showing the camera?
So this is the Rolling Stones.
Oh, wow.
What's special about it is this was pressed in England, so it's British pressing.
Oh, wow.
And it was first pressing, so that's why it's
what is
a little
first
expensive.
pressing?
It'd be like, so records are made when they first come out, obviously, but then after that they reissue. This has been reissued several times over.
Wow, but that's like the first one.
That's the first one, yeah.
Wow.
So you just don't usually see it, and if you do, they're usually not in that great shape. This one's nice.
So it's very expensive. And what we have here is where they actually show live bands. So here's a live band that you guys should check out.
What's better than hanging with your buddies? How about starting a rock band in a garage with your buddies? Beyond California is a band from Madera. Some of the biggest rock bands we know today started playing in their own garage, like Nirvana, Sublime, and No Doubt. See how these small rock bands are making names for themselves here in the Central Valley. It's a whole lot of work and a whole lot of fun.
It's like a natural high. It's something that you can't really compare to anything else. It's just it's a rush, you know, seeing and playing and getting your emotions out in front of everybody, and if they like it, it's even better, and if they don't, then you know what to do next.
It's not all about strumming that guitar and playing the right notes, but for some, it feels like destiny.
So I'll tell you, I was born to play music, so as soon as I start jamming, especially with my buddies here, like, it just feels right. Like, I feel like I'm doing what I was born to do.
Raging on the drum set might seem out of control, but there's a lot that goes into it. Sometimes music is just about how it makes people feel.
It's just that it's like a chill vibe to it. Like, it makes everyone feel comfortable, and like there's a little bit of thrash to it, you know, like to get some of that emotion out, but mostly it's just connecting with your like love and empathy and, you know, enjoying other people's vibes, you know.
That can be a group thing or a solo thing, getting on that vibe.
in the beginning, I was learning to play by myself, and you can only go so far by yourself. When you can learn to play with other people in time, keep music, and explore that way, that's the funnest part.
As Billy Corgan once said, rock and roll really is about being a bit of crazy.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hang around here for a bit and check out some vinyls. So in Tower District, Tori Velas, back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Tori. Coming up in sports, we'll see which Bulldogs will be selected in the up-and-coming NFL Draft.
Stay tuned for sports with Adrian Levino.
I got the Bulldog spirit up in my head.
Up in my head.
Up in my head.
I got that Bulldog spirit up in my head. Up in my head to say. I got that Bulldog spirit deep in my heart. Deep in my heart. Deep in my heart. Got that Bulldog spirit deep in my heart. Deep in my heart to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit down in my toes. Down in my toes. Down in my toes. I got that Bulldog spirit down in my toes. Hey. Down in my toes to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit up in my head, deep in my heart, down in my toes. I got that Bulldog spirit all over me to stay. I got that Bulldog spirit
deep in my heart.
Deep in my heart, deep in my heart. I got that Bulldog spirit.
Success. At Fresno State, it's no secret. It's discovering new ways to change our world. It's creating opportunities as diverse as our community itself. It's in the distinction of our graduates as they lead us into the future. Success is no secret at Fresno State. It's our mission.
I truly feel the heartbeat of everyone who's invested in this place, and I know why we're here. To develop our young men into winners in every respect, as people of character and leaders of integrity. To demonstrate what it is to be a community working as one, respecting traditions and creating new ones. That's building something bigger than just a great football team. That's being a Bulldog.
Welcome to sports. I'm Adrian Levino. The Fresno State baseball team moved into first place in the Mountain West last weekend. The Bulldogs used their bats last night to capture the win over Pacific. Check out this bomb from McCarthy Tatum over the left field wall. That was his 9th home run of the season. I think he'll get his name called in June for the MLB draft for sure. Tegan Jones threw two shutout innings to pick up his first win of the season. The Dogs host New Mexico this weekend. Joining me now is 24/7 Sports Barkboard insider Jackson Moore. The NFL draft begins tomorrow. Who do you think will be selected first for the Bulldogs?
Well, the Bulldogs have 3 primary players we think will get drafted or at least get a shot if they don't make it in the draft. But Keyshawn Johnson, the wide receiver, and defensive back Mike Bell, I think there's no way they leave the draft without getting selected. Probably somewhere in the 5th to 7th round range. One of the 2 I think will go first, and hopefully Jeff Allison gets a spot too.
What do you think of George Helmuth? Do you think he gets a spot in as an undrafted free agent?
I think there's going to be a lot of undrafted free agents. I think he's going to be one of them. Even Brian Burt, who didn't play a whole lot, he ran a 4.340 time in pro day. He might get a shot just from that.
You've been watching the QB battle all spring as well. Is it Jorge Reyna's job to lose?
I think so. I think there's probably one primary candidate, Hunter Riquet, that could have contested for that spot, and he's left the program. Maybe that's a sign Reyna, it's all his job to lose. But I think as long as no surprise player adds this fall, Reyna's going to be the guy.
We'll see who takes the field in fall against USC. That's going to be a huge game of the Coliseum. We've been speaking to 24/7 sports writer Jackson Moore. You can read his articles on Barkboard and follow Jackson on Twitter at JacksonMoore247. Thanks again, Jackson, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Fresno State women's golfer Bridget Tebow has had a pretty good month competing at some of the best golf courses across the country. Here's how the past month went for her.
When I set goals, I usually achieve them.
And Bridget Tebow has achieved so much so quickly earlier in her golfing career. She competed at Augusta National, one of the top golf courses in the world, and has won a conference championship.
Every year I think my month is, getting better, and every time it's just crazier and crazier, but it's obviously a great experience.
Tebow was selected to participate in the first ever Augusta National Women's Amateur. The most impressive part about Tebow's journey is that she has been golfing competitively for only a short time.
I'm really just taking it all in and just going really one day at a time. So just my focus is just the student of the game, just getting better every day.
Tebow is currently the #1 ranked Canadian golfer and is glad to be knocking down barriers at Fresno State.
I'm really happy that, you know, I am able to be the one that, you know, created this change and just really inspire people to, you know, go out for their dreams.
We will see if Tebow decides to go pro sooner rather than later. Tebow says her goal is to be the #1 women's golfer in the world. I think that's safe to say she might get there with the talent that she has. That's your Focus on Sports. Back to you, Rebekah and Gabby.
Today is the first Fresno State Focus show since spring break.
Here's a look at what some of our team did during our time away from campus.
Hey guys, I'm here at Fresno State, but I was in Boston, Massachusetts over the break. Had a fun, exciting time at the ballpark, Fenway Park. It was fun seeing all the superstars play for the Red Sox and the Orioles. Let's see what Esther was doing.
Hello, I just landed in South Dakota and the winds are a rushing 35 miles per hour. At least the sun is out. The weather is nice.
Hey everyone, it's me, Connor, and I'm in beautiful Pacific Beach, San Diego. I always come here every single year with my parents for spring break, and I'm like 21 now, so I've been here a long time, but as you can see, it's a beautiful day out. There are clear skies, beautiful beaches. There are plenty of people at the beach on both sides all the way down there. But it's a beautiful day. As you can see, look at the pier. It's right there also. It's a beautiful day, but I wonder where everyone else is doing for spring break.
Hey guys, I am in beautiful Southern California, specifically Orange County, where I have been going to the beaches and shopping. And actually, I'm about to go to a baseball game here at the Angel Stadium. So let's go see what DeAndre is doing. Bye!
Thanks, Rebekah. I'm still here in Fresno, Clovis area. Just, you know, relaxing, chilling, enjoying my spring break a little bit. But also, I gotta get my spring cleaning in. So you see this trunk, that's just only a little bit of what I gotta clean this spring break. My house is a little dirty, my room's a little dirty. We just gotta get everything clean real quick. So that's what I'm spending my spring break.
I'm on my lunch break at work. All spring break, I've just been working basically. I went to Disneyland with my ex-boyfriend on the Friday that we got out of school, and we had a good time, took some pictures, ate some pizza, and that was pretty much it. But let's see what the next reporter did for spring break.
Hi guys, it's Gabriella coming from my spring break vacation, which is pretty much boring. I just got off of work and I'm going to head to Starbucks right now and do some homework. I'm here with my friend Allie. Hi. And if you can see Starbucks somewhere over there in the corner, that's pretty much I'm going to all be doing during spring break, homework and work. So now let's see what the next reporter's up to. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Tori here, and I'm here in Santa Cruz downtown having a bit of boba and shopping. So this is what I'm doing for my spring break. I hope you guys are having fun as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my other reporters know what they're up to.
Hey everybody, it's Elodie, and joining me today is my first son, Versace. We're enjoying some time together and what's left of spring break before Mama has to go back to school. So unfortunately, my original plans didn't work out, but luckily I'm able to spend more time with my first son and catch up on some homework and much needed sleep.
Go. I already miss spring break.
I know, it was such a tease for summer. But next week on Fresno State Focus, our final broadcast of the semester, we are going to meet the stars of the Fresno State campus, the squirrels.
Plus, we are going to show you how students on campus can overcome negativity.
Also, I'm going to be live next week at Chansey Park with your sports update and a look around at Grizzly Stadium.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.